Alright, today we're back and we're going to be doing a couple unboxings, and I'm going to tell you about the future plans of that Predator 212 engine that I purchased. So, if you've seen the old video with the Predator engine unboxing, that's going to be going into the mini bike, and that will probably happen towards the end of winter. But anyway, we'll start unboxing some of the parts that I got for it. I ended up getting this off Amazon for 26 bucks. And it's basically the, I wouldn't call it cold air intake, but it could be called that. So in it we have the air filter. And there's a bunch of stuff in here I won't be using, like the fuel filter. I probably won't be using that. But if you follow the channel, I do small engine repair, so this can be useful for other things that I'm fixing. You got the hardware kit here, and I'll show you what that consists of. Alright, so this goes in between the carburetor and the actual engine itself. And I looked real close and it's a little rough. If the one from the Predator that's on it is in better shape, then I will use that one. You have a couple fuel line clamps, which these are always good to have on hand. You have assorted gaskets for the carburetor. I will be doing a video, I don't know when I'm going to have it uploaded, but I'm going to be building the engine on Saturday. So you have the studs that you're going to be taking the stock ones out, putting the longer ones in, and I'll show you why. And then you got an Allen wrench, which I'll probably never use. This will go in the garbage. And then you have the two nuts for the studs that I just showed. Now in this box we have, this is the arm for the, it holds your choke lever on, because once you remove everything, the whole air box, the choke lever doesn't have anything to hold itself on with. So that's your bracket for it. Right here is your intake runner. So this side goes towards, with a gasket, this side goes towards your carburetor, and then it's really smooth, which is nice. I'm hoping it doesn't peel and flake, but it does look really good, and it'll match the color scheme of the bike. So your air filter goes on this goes on your carb, and like I said, on Saturday we will be going through the whole thing. And in the box is a Chinese spark plug. I don't trust these. I will not be using this. If anything, I'll use the spark plug that's already in the Predator. And also, this kit, I took these to work and actually measured them. There are a couple jets that came in this kit. So, in case if you're wondering, the stock jet that is on the 212 is 27 thousandths. And I measured the tube and everything, but like the emulsion tube. But your stock jet is 27 thousandths. The ones that come in this kit are 29 thousandths. And I was getting 30 thousandths on this jet. This emulsion tube also came with this kit, and it's almost identical to stock. So with what we're going to be doing to this engine, these jets are useless. It's not going to supply enough fuel for what I'm going to be doing with this engine. It's not going to be the fast. I'm not building this to be the fastest Predator out there. I am building it to be a lot better than it was, and for reliability. So That's everything that came in that box. So we'll put everything back. But yeah, I'm kind of eager to get this project going. So and this is going to pretty much be a stage 2 kit that I'll be putting in eventually when it's done. So we'll move that off to the side. I ended up getting this air filter, which is going to be used as a breather filter, which it's also labeled as that. This is for your for the breather coming off your valve, for the valve cover breather. So I ended up picking that up. It seems to be the right size, so we'll use that. And also, this one is JY Performance. It is my header. This header comes with the hardware to put it on. So you got the header gasket, you got your lock washers, and you have your nuts and bolts. So, and it is a short header. And I tell you what, I paid $20 for this, and the craftsmanship is actually really good. I may smooth this out so it has a better, so it can exhaust the exhaust fumes better. But look how fat that is. That's probably one of the thickest header tubes I've ever seen. And it's actually pretty nice. So hopefully this fits the bike when I have everything, when I have the engine in. So if it doesn't, then I guess we're picking a different header for it. But anyway, the jets to the carburetor, how I said the other ones are way too small. I ended up ordering this from OMB Warehouse. Shout out to those guys, because you get your stuff really quick. So we have the 140 emulsion tube. We have the GX 390 jet, which is 37 thousandths. And we also have the GX 340 jet, which is 36 thousandths. So I'm going to be going along with the bigger jets for that, because I'm looking for RPM. I will not be changing the cam out in the Predator, because from owning other ATVs with high performance cams, the reliability and the longevity just it doesn't seem to be there once you start switching out cams and stuff. So I'm going to be using all this I would like to get the most RPMs I can out of it. Also, I have to take this out of here, but you probably won't be able to see it. This is your pilot jet for your carburetor. Your stock one is 16 thousandths. I actually went to Harbor Freight. I purchased a micro drill bit kit, and the smallest bit that they had in there was a hair under 19 thousandths. So I took that bit and I chucked it up in the Dremel, put it in the Dremel drill press. I also did a video, like a review on that, and I drilled it out. I took it to work and measured it, and I am getting 20 thousandths and 1/10. So that's perfect. I couldn't be any happier with that. You are going to, with an open header and an open air filter, you're going to want a bigger pilot jet. So, like I said, the stock one is, I think I said 16,000s. This one's 20,000s. OMB Warehouse offers 22,000s, but that's for bored out carburetors, which I won't be doing in this project. And we got the header, we got the intake, and we have a breather. Now I know what you're thinking if you guys watch stuff like this. Where's your flywheel? Where's your heavier springs for your valve train? That's going to be coming later on. I would like to be able to get the engine apart, get the governor taken out, and also I completely forgot. This came yesterday. So we'll move this stuff out of the way. This is also from the OMB Warehouse. It's an ARC Racing, it's a billet aluminum rod for a Predator 212. This is for the Hemi and non-Hemi version. So you have your inner races for your crank rod. Instructions. I read through this, and there's some good pointers in here. So we'll open this. And there it is. This weighs next to nothing. I mean, these bolts right here probably weigh almost as much as this whole entire piston rod. And you can almost, it's a two-piece, so you take this off, this bottom part comes off, but if you look at the craftsmanship, you can almost not, you cannot tell where they separate. But yeah, I figured that's pretty sweet, and this is a must. If you're gonna remove your governor, put one of these in. These, and it also got it's got the oil scoop right there for when it's operating. What it does is it forces the oil in the holes, so it keeps everything lubricated. The stock crank rod is rated for, shit starts going wrong at like 6,000 RPM. These crank rods are capable of, I've seen them as high as 10,000 RPM, which is perfect. So if you're going to be removing your governor and all that stuff, this is a must. And also, the flywheel that I will be purchasing in the future is also a must, along with the heavier valve springs. So that's just a short unboxing for right now. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. So stay tuned, because I think this is going to be fun, and thanks for watching.